Hello everyone, this is KT45. I've heard a lot of people call atheism a religion, and I briefly wanted to talk about this. And I want to go with the claim that atheism is not a religion, and I'm going to do my best to explain why it is not a religion. This also gets into some points why I don't think atheists can be unified under any specific kind of box or anything like that. Okay, first thing I like to do is say some things that usually all religions contain. All religions contain some kind of either central leader or central figure of superiority. This leader can be something like Jesus, God, or Allah, or Buddha, or Krishna, or Elohim. All religions contain some sort of ritual or some kind of initiation ceremony. This can be things like baptism, pilgrimages to holy lands, or daily prayer at certain times of the day, or chanting, something that you're supposed to do over and over again, or something that is just a part of the specific religion that you're in. Another thing would be one leading text or text to guide their lives by, that each person of this specific religion should guide their lives by. This can be like the Bible or the Quran or the Vedas. The thing about atheist is that there is no central leader or figure of superiority to guide their lives by. Some people might try to go ahead and say, well, Darwin is the leader some atheists guide their lives by. But the thing is, there are some atheists who don't even believe in evolution, so this claim is false. And not all atheists, I'm pretty sure they don't have a copy of The Origin of Species in their house. In any case, these aren't books to live your lives by. They are just merely a explanation for the way things are. But there's no leading text to guide their lives, and there is no leader of superiority in their lives, and there is no ritual. Without those three things, you can't have a religion. If there are some religions that don't contain all three things, please tell me about it, because I'm not really sure that they exist. But yes, atheism does not contain any rituals. You don't have to have a ritual to become an atheist. You don't have a central leader telling you what to do. In fact, most atheists are individualistic, so they don't want a central leader. And there isn't any text that guides their specific lives. That's one of the main things. I would like to actually contend that atheism is a lot similar to theism, which would seem kind of weird to most people because atheism is the exact opposite of theism, but I want to explain it further. As far as how the group is described, I would say that atheism is a lot like theism. Like, okay, if someone came up to you and said they were an atheist, and you being a religious person, you'd probably say, well, atheism is your religion. But the thing is, if someone came up to you and said they were a theist, you wouldn't say theism is their religion, because you know that theism is far too broad for you to call that a religion. You'd most likely say, what kind of theist are you? Let's look at atheism and theism. Inside theism, there are religions. This is like Buddhism, Islam, or Christianity. Inside atheism, there are philosophies. This can include things like objectivism, humanism, or even Marxism. Inside theism, you have some things that aren't religions. This includes deism. It's just a belief in a god, but without the rituals and without the leading text to guide your lives. And inside atheism, there are a few religions. This can include some sects of Buddhism who don't believe in a god, but they do have a central leader, rituals, and a text guiding their lives. And there are the Raelians who also don't believe in a god, but they have all the things containing that they need to be called a religion. But as you can see, since theism isn't merely something that just is a religion, it contains religions and some things that aren't religions. And atheism in the exact same way, it contains things that are philosophies and some things that are religions. They are both each too broad to just go out and call a religion. You can't call atheism a religion because it's far too broad to actually be a religion. atheism is far too broad to even try to group everyone under some umbrella term. I don't. That's why I don't think people go around calling themselves theists, because they know it's too broad. I think that I don't even like atheism as a title for people because it is, I guess, far too broad. People should ask, like, what kind of atheist are you? I mean, that's what I'd like to actually see in the future. Instead of people going around calling themselves atheists, you can ask, what kind of atheist are you? And then they can go back and have some kind of answer to that, because I don't think atheism was really a legitimate title to have. Anyway, this is one of the reasons why I don't think atheists can, unite under one specific principle, because of the different they can't unite under one specific principle because it is too broad. Also, I think why people call atheism a religion is because they see people like Richard Dawkins, or they see people like the people on YouTube who have this strong zeal to try to get people from theism to atheism. And I guess their desire to want to get people from theism to atheism can be seen as a religious zeal. Now, I don't think that it's possible to get rid of theism in general, and I can see why some atheists might want to just it's not get rid of theism, but get rid of religion, because it's more controlling, and they probably don't have a problem with deism. But I can see why people would try to call atheism religion, because they seem so motivated to try to get rid of religions in general. And I think that's what people are going out and calling atheism religion, because of their strong desire to try to get rid of religions. Well, that's my 2 cents on it. I don't personally want to get rid of religions in general, but if someone really wants to, then that's their business, and they aren't less of an atheist, or I'm not less of an atheist because of what I choose to do. Like I said, it's a broad definition, and I'm my own person. So if you don't think that I'm a true atheist because of that, fuck you, and have a nice day. All right, thanks. Bye.